Here at the Real Sports Network, we are dedicated to creating a realistic, immersive sports franchise experience. We recognize that every snap, every down matters, and we want it all to feel as real as possible. Welcome back to more Golden Eagles Dynasty. After bouncing back in weeks 3 and 4, we're hoping to keep that momentum going as we are about to tackle Jacksonville State, as well as Georgia Southern this episode. Also during the bye week, we'll cover some news from around the country. We played really well last week, and while there were many big playmakers, for me the most important thing was 0 turnovers for the first time this season. Braylon Braxton was able to throw 2 touchdowns and rush for 2 himself without turning the ball over. Robert Briggs also had a massive impact with just over 150 yards, 2 touchdowns of his own. And on the receiving side, we have 3 players that you could honestly consider our most important receiving target right now. All of them having a big impact, and the fact that we're spreading around the ball, at least for the time being, I think is a big positive. On the defensive side, we're really holding our own. Getting decent pressure to the quarterback, it definitely felt better in the most recent game against Ole Miss. And then defensively as well, our secondary has been holding strong. Josh Moten, of course, is the biggest playmaker for us. But even someone like Brendan Tolles and then Ishmael Ibrahim, I think have been playing quite well. That's enough talk for now. It's time to go ahead and get into week 5 of our season against Jacksonville State. Welcome to week 5 of college football on the Real Sports Network. Today we are back in sunny Hattiesburg, Mississippi to watch Jacksonville State take on Southern Miss. Jacksonville State have started their season undefeated, but the Golden Eagles are hoping to spoil their season after a massive upset over SEC side Ole Miss. And that's going to be Montgomery with the return. Robert Briggs, after his massive performance last week, $150 and 2 touchdowns. It's Braylon Braxton leading the offense, and the handoff into Briggs. Stumbles over the defender, 5 yards. 2nd and 5, and the handoff to Matt Jones. He's going to go outside and has the first. Fresh set of downs here. Braxton gives it into Tyshawn Chapman, who has the first and then some. It's Braxton, again another handoff. Matt Jones, he's got room. He's down the sideline. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Miss. He just had all the space in the world. Nothing was going to stop him from reaching the end zone. Matt Jones, he saw a gap and he exploded it through it. No chance of catching him when he found it. And Pryor will hit the point after, makes it a 7-0 lead. Pryor with the kickoff. It's going to be Dylan Gentry back to return. Wrapped up at the 23. And it's going to be the handoff delayed here into Cook. Has a couple yards. Under center today is Gavin Winsat. This season, over 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. That's a first down. 1st and 10. Quick pass over to the outside. Wrapped up for a gain of 2. And that was Brock Retzsteiner with the quick pickup. 2nd and 8 here. It'll be the fake handoff. Plays it to the outside. And it's caught. After the big first down, Wimsat, fresh set of downs here. Running back in motion. And passes it in to Retzsteiner. 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Sacked in the backfield. That's number 91, Quinzavius Warren. Now 3rd and 8, really allows the pass rushers to focus on pass rushing. Quick pass, and it's going to be a first down. 1st and 10 from the 39. There's the pass, tackled. That was the tight end Harrison Hamsley. Now 2nd and 4. Pass to the outside, number 13. That's the other tight end, Pearson Baldwin. Jacksonville State continue to work the ball down the field, play by play. Cook on the outside has about 3. 2nd and 7 now. Here's the handoff. Cam Cook takes it to the 19. 3rd and 1. QB keeper. He has it. 1st down. 1st and 10 inside the red zone now. Pass tackled. That was DeAndre Johnson, who this season has only had 9 catches, but today already 2. Cam Cook out of the backfield. 1st and goal. So now 1st and goal inside the red zone. Pass into the tight end. There is a flag, though, and it looks like it might be holding. And it is. And after the holding call, we do have some breaking news. Jameer Lewis tore his pec and will likely miss the rest of the season for the Golden Eagles. Play action. He's got all day to throw and finds his man. That's Retzsteiner. 2nd and goal. It's going to be the handoff to Cam Cook. Down to the 2. 3rd and goal here. Cam Cook takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Garrison Ripa will tie up the game. Ripa with the kickoff. Deep. And Montgomery lets it bounce. And after the long drive, the Golden Eagles offense back on the field here. It's going to be Braylon Braxton on the keeper. Has about 3. 2nd and 7. Passes it in. Micah Davis, 1st down. And with that play, the end of the 1st quarter, tie ball game right now, 7-7. It's 1st and 10 here. A handoff into Briggs. Has a gap. And takes it for about 5. It's going to be the 2 tight end set. 2nd and 7. Play action. Rolling to the outside. Tries to find his man deep. Can't hang on. Metcalf drops it. 3rd and 5 now. Free rusher. Breaks one. Finds his man wide open. It's Metcalf. He's got lots of room. Defender, what did he do? Missed the tackle all the way down to the 1. Elijah Metcalf. What a pickup. And big pass here on the run. Elijah Metcalf with a great grab and acres of space. And that defender had me fumbling over my words. What angle is that? Eventually wrapped up, though, at the 1. 1st and goal from the 1. Direct snap to Briggs. He takes it. Not all the way, though. 2nd and about an inch. Briggs wrapped up in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 2. 3rd and goal from an empty set now. Tries to find his man and will. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. It was Braylon Brown who found the inside leverage. Made the catch. Brown's first and only catch so far this season, and it will go for 6. Point after makes this a 7-point game. Pryor with the kickoff again. And it will be Gentry back to return. Dropped at the 16. Great job by the coverage team. So Wimsat will take over again. Gamecocks offense looking for an answer. Retzsteiner breaks the tackle. Breaks more. Big pickup. About 15. 1st and 10 now from the 31. It's going to be the handoff. Cam Cook breaks the tackle, but only finds a couple. 2nd and 8. It's going to be Haygood wrapping up the receiver. We'll bring up 3rd and 3 here. Finds his man on the outside. Feet are in. After the 1st down by the tight end. 1st and 10. Nearly offsides. Dumps it in. It's Retzsteiner again. 2nd and 4. The handoff. No, keeper. It's Wimsatt. Big hit. Picks up about 3. Wimsatt tries to take it himself. He will be... No, he'll get it. First down, they say. Southern Miss will throw out the challenge flag. They're challenging the spot of the ball on this one. And the call will stand. Still 1st and 10 now. Play action. Takes it up. He'll have it himself. Plenty of room to work with. Wimsatt, 1st down and then some. Now from the 27. It's going to be the handoff into Cam Cook. He is dropped. Big loss. It was Ishmael Ibrahim who was in the backfield on that last one. Play over the middle. He has his man and room. And who else? DeAndre Johnson. Johnson has been stellar in this game thus far. 1st and goal. And it's Rechsteiner. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Wimsatt looks unstoppable at the moment. He's 16 for 16 on the day already. Tie ball game as Ripa will drill it deep. Montgomery on the return. Not a lot, only to the 20. 3:24 left to play in the half here. It'll be the handoff into Robert Briggs, who has plenty of room. That's going to be a 1st down. Heath in motion. It'll be the handoff to Briggs here. Breaks an arm tackle, but then wrapped up shortly after. Now empty backfield. Dumps it in. It's going to be Montgomery with a quick pickup. That last play did bring us down to the 2-minute timeout. Now 3rd and 4. It's going to be the handoff into Matt Jones. It looks like he won't have it. 4th and 1 will bring out the punter, Charles Tucker. Decent pump back. It will be a fair catch. Wimsatt takes his team back out. Some motion. Handoff into Cook. Takes it back to the outside. Great blocking. Those blocks were solid on the last play. Surprised no hold was called. High ball catches it. That was Caleb Coombs on the last play. He's been quiet so far. Best receiver on this team, though. Rolling to the outside, has to throw it away. Just like that, we do have 3rd and 5 now. Passes it to the outside. It's Cam Cook who will have the 1st down. 1st and 10 from midfield. Has all day to throw. Good coverage. It's now 2nd and 10. Drops back again. Finds his running back. It's Cam Cook. 5 yards. 3rd and 5 now. Passes it in. It's going to be the tight end. 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 38. Handoff. It's Cam Cook. Hit, but breaks it. Timeout. 2nd and 3. And he's sacked in the backfield. After the sack, it is now 3rd and 8 here for the Gamecocks. And rolling to the outside, tries to find his man in the end zone. It's Rechsteiner. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. What a throw. Gavin Wimsatt. Brock Rechsteiner somehow finds the space. Finds the end zone. Ripa with the deep kickoff. It will be kneeled down. 31 seconds left in the half. Braylon Braxton is going to try and work some magic. Has his man open in the middle. Hit hard, though. Ball is knocked out. Now 2nd and 10. Braxton looking deep. It's Micah Davis. Ball just falls off the fingertips. And after that last play, they're in eye for him. I don't know what happened in the backfield. They're just hoping to run out the clock here. And that will be your first half of football. Jacksonville State currently lead 21-14. Brock Rechsteiner, 2 touchdowns on 7 catches. He's had a great day already. Wimsat has been unstoppable thus far. Rolling around in the pocket, finding his guys deep, creating magic out of nothing. That's not to say Southern Miss hasn't been impressive themselves. Braylon Braxton rolling out of pressure, breaking tackles, and finding his targets as well. And it will be Pryor with the kickoff. Gentry back to return it. Breaks a tackle, but wrapped up at the 25. All right, we have the first drive now of the second half here. Man in motion. It's going to be the double fake. Dumps it into Cam Cook, the back, and he is wrapped up. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2 here. Nice pickup. That's number 16, Caleb Coombs. Quiet in the first half. First set of downs here. It's going to be the fake handoff again. And back into Cam Cook. Breaks 1, breaks 2, but not a lot to be had. Only 2 yards. Now 2nd down. It's the actual handoff into Cam Cook. He'll pick up about 5. Down to 3rd and 3 here. Quick pass, and he's not in bounds. 4th down. That is Southern Miss's first real stop of this game, and the punt is out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 24. Handoff, it goes to Matt Jones. Loses a yard. 2nd and 11. Passes it to Heath, but it's the D lineman, Curtis Perry, with the block. 3rd and 11 now. They're bringing pressure. Elijah Metcalf, though, has room. And when they bring pressure like that, there's no one to stop this man. Elijah Metcalf will house it. Touchdown, Southern Miss. What a play. Braylon Braxton sensed that pressure immediately and gave it to the only man for the job, Elijah Metcalf. Nowhere else to go with it. And once he turned that corner, there was no stopping him. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. And Pryor will tie up the game 21-21. And this is a fun stat line for you. Elijah Metcalf today, 2 catches, 132 yards. He had the massive play that took him down to the 1, and then that touchdown. Wimsat, we'll see if they can find a response here. The double fake handoff again. Plays it over to the outside, and that's Coombs. 1st down. Fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Plays it over to the outside. Can't find his man, though. That goes incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Fake handoff. Deep ball. It'll be Tolles on the coverage. Nearly an interception. Wow, 3rd and 10. Adjustments at the line. Wimsat will try to find his man. Rechsteiner holds on, breaks a tackle, but still 4th down. Wow. It looked for a moment like Rechsteiner was going to make something out of absolutely nothing there. It's Metcalf on the return, because of course Tyshawn Chapman injured earlier in this game. Out to the 34. 1st and 10. It's going to be the handoff. Up the middle for maybe a couple. 2nd and 8. Another handoff. Wrapped up again. 3rd and 4 now. 3rd and 4. Braylon Braxton is rolling out. Finds his tight end. Heath has the 1st down. 1st and 10. And now Pittman takes the handoff. Has about 3. 2nd and 7. Will be the play action. Rolling out and sacked. Big loss here. That was number 2, Morven Joseph on the sack, bringing up 3rd and 16 now. Plays it out. It's going to be Montgomery. Nearly has it, but he's hit. Charles Tucker with the punt. It's a decent punt, out to about the 18, and fair catch by Gentry. 1st and 10. It'll be the handoff. Cam Cook, he's got room to work with, but eventually shoved down. 2nd and 4 here. Man in motion. It's Rechsteiner, who won't have anything. Might have even lost one on that last one. Big play downfield, looks for Coombs, who can't hang on to the ball. 4th down. And after both of these offenses really looked unstoppable in the first half, struggling to get on the score sheet now. 1st and 10 as the Golden Eagles take back over, and it's Pittman on the handoff. 3 yards. Pittman gets the ball again, a little more room to work with, has about 5. 3rd and 2 here. Handoff into Pittman, and he won't have anything. 4th down. Jacksonville State did use a timeout to talk about this play. Golden Eagles leaving their offense out on the field, and miscommunication. Montgomery left wide open for the easy first. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. And Pittman loses a yard. And that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter on the way, and thus far you can throw all 3 of the other quarters out the window. It is tie ball game here at 21-21. First play now of the 4th quarter here. It's going to be a quick pass out to Micah Davis, wrapped up quicker. That will bring up 3rd and 13 here. Braylon Braxton going to the outside. He has to throw it away, just trying to avoid a sack. That will bring out the punter, Tucker again. Some a decent punt out to the 8. Will it stay in? No one there to down it. It will roll into the end zone. That was maybe Tucker's best punt of the season, but just no one could get past the blockers to down the punt. Cook, 5 yards. 2nd and 5. It's going to be the fake handoff. Hines his man downfield. That's Johnson. He fumbles it. Recovered by Ishmael Ibrahim. And the Golden Eagles are rushing on the field. It's clear they don't think it was a fumble. They want to get a play off. 3 yards, and they will hold on to it. Crucial call there on the fumble. And now that play is locked into history. Heath on the reception has the 1st down. Handoff into Jones, and he has nowhere to go with it. Jacksonville State's run defense has been extremely strong today, giving so many problems to the Golden Eagles. After the drop pass, that'll bring up a 3rd down. Passes it, one-handed grab by Metcalf, but he won't have the 1st. And that will bring out Barry Pryor for the 45-yard field goal. Would be his longest field goal of the season. Wind is in his back, but it is wide right. No good. Still a tie game after the missed field goal. Wimsatt hoping to turn things around here. Cook with the handoff. He's got plenty of room on the outside. Cuts back in. Has the 1st down. That will bring out some eye form here for the Gamecocks. Hands it up the middle. Breaks one and wrapped up. That's Andrew Paul. Cook back on the field now for 2nd and 6. Passes it to the outside, and it's swatted down. Josh Moten had what should have been his 3rd interception of the season, but instead swats it away, and it'll bring up 3rd and 6 here. We'll see if that ends up costing them. And it will immediately. 1st down for Cam Cook. Cook up the middle. Has a pickup of about 6. Clock is winding down just under the 4-minute mark now. It'll be the quick pass. That's Coombs. Dodges one. Tackled at the 31. 1st and 10. Clock still ticking here. It'll be the QB keeper. Wimsatt dodges one. Big hit. Caleb Coombs is down for the Gamecocks. Big loss. 2nd and 4. The handoff. Cam Cook finds a lane. Has it. 1st down. 1st and 10 now. Cook has the handoff again. This time no gain. Maybe a yard. Wimsatt drops back. Looks for his man in the flat. It's going to be the tight end on the reception. That last play took us all the way down to 2 minutes. 3rd and 4. Big play here. It's going to be the handoff to Cam Cook. He is wrapped up. 4th down. Clock continues to tick. Field goal is up, and it is off the upright, but good. 3-point lead now. It is 24-21. 1:17 remains for the Golden Eagles. They need something here. Now, what the Golden Eagles do have going for them is they do have over a minute to play with and 3 timeouts to work with as well. Has a man over the middle, and it's going to be Chester on the reception. First down. They will be playing the hurry up here. Hikes the ball. Tries to find his man over the middle. It's Chester again. Going past the safety. Down at the 38. Timeout, Southern Miss. 1st and 10 after the timeout. Hit as he threw. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here. Finds a man over the middle. It's Chuck Chester again. And excuse me on that last play. I did have it right the first time. Carl Chester on the reception. Throws it up. This could be for the game. Miscommunication. Interception. Oh my goodness. Braylon Braxton throws his first interception in 2 weeks. And this one will cost them the ball game. Devastating for Southern Miss. Braylon Braxton throws the interception, and the Gamecocks will kneel it out. This has been your ball game. 24-21 as Jacksonville State takes it home. Player of the game, of course, is going to be Gavin Wimsatt, who was incredible. 299, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and that was the difference. Similar to the first 2 weeks of the season, the lack of interceptions, or rather, the interception. That was an absolutely devastating loss. Braylon Braxton played incredible the whole ball game leading up to that moment. And then literally the last throw of the game, it was just off target. Threw it straight to the defender. I tried to switch on to Micah Davis and at least get a contest in there so it wouldn't be a pick, and it cost us the game. There's no doubt about it. This has been Week 5 of college football on the Real Sports Network. Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again in Week 7. Thank you. We are on Week 6 of our season now. And because it's a bye week, that means it's time to kind of go over college football around the country and check in on things. Little check-in on our recruiting plans right now. I already showed you that Ricky Bourne committed, but we are hoping to bring in new kicker, new punter, as well as we have some recruits here that I'm very interested in. We are in a recruiting battle here for Enrique Smoker. It looks like right now we're winning the battle. We just had that Week 5 visit. Obviously, winning that game probably would have secured it for us. Now it's more up in the air, so we'll see where we go from here. And then Jaleel Thorpe looks incredible. If we can take him from Mississippi State, this is going to be a really big pickup for us. Other than that, we have 2 quarterbacks that we're keeping an eye on. Mark Colombo is somebody I just found. And if we don't get someone in the portal, one of these guys will likely be starting next season, as I don't think, obviously, Braylon Braxton's going to graduate, but I don't think we're going to be able to hold on to our junior quarterback. He's likely to transfer. Taking a look at the top 25 right now, Texas currently lead the way, although I think Oregon and Georgia both look incredible this season. You can see Georgia just beat out Alabama 52-17, so I think by the end of the season, it's likely one of these 2 teams will be in that top seed. Maybe some surprises. Indiana is currently doing very, very well. They're up to number 10 in the nation. We can also see maybe some teams that were surprised that aren't doing that well right now. Alabama sitting at 2-2. They might fall out of the top 25 soon. Memphis is off to a good start to the season. Outside of that, the current Heisman watch, we see Zachariah Branch leading the way right now. This season, he has just over 800 yards in our first 6 weeks, 5 touchdowns. Tucker Gleason for Toledo, kind of a surprise there. Gunnar Stockton, and then Fernando Mendoza is the guy that I constantly see rolling across the stat sheet. That's the reason the Hoosiers are the number 10 team in the country. He's been incredible. 20 touchdowns to 0 interceptions is unbelievable. Looking through conference standings right now, our next opponent, actually Georgia Southern, currently leads the Sun Belt, although you'll see most teams have only played a single game here, so not a lot to talk about at the moment. Since we are at week 6 as well, I do just want to go ahead and check through our player stats right now. Braylon Braxton's numbers are starting to look better. They're still a little nasty because of those first 2 weeks of the season. Of course, he threw 7 interceptions in just the first 2 games. Since then, the past 3 games, he's only thrown 2. So these numbers are starting to look a little better, but still not great. The rushing attack has really been mixed. You can't really tell who's going to have a good game, but they all have been having good games. Matt Jones, Briggs, and even Jeffrey Pittman have had at least one good game this season, so we'll continue to just share the touches. On the receiving end, Metcalf is kind of breaking out to be that number 1 guy now. That being said, he's kind of the big play threat, whereas Heath and Chapman are normally our checkdowns. Same with Montgomery. He's made some really big plays this season. Micah Davis is probably the biggest disappointment thus far this season. He's a speedster type with some decent speed stats, and then he's also a lot taller than some of our other guys, like Tyshawn Chapman short, Elijah Metcalf short, so I expected Micah Davis to be a bigger threat, and he just hasn't been that great. He drops. Okay, his drop numbers aren't ridiculous comparatively to the other players on our team, but his drops have felt really significant when they happen. One other thing to note is I feel like our backs have not really been great receiving threats. That's definitely something I'm hoping to either develop more over the course of this season or bring in somebody next season who can, because we're not getting any play out of the backfield. I just really don't trust Jones or Briggs to be a playmaker without just getting the handoff themselves. In terms of blocking, we've only allowed 3 sacks. I think that's obviously, we've had more sacks, so we've been running into sacks more so. Only 4 sacks on the season. Honestly, this offensive line has been a lot better than I thought they'd be. So, I know I said at the very beginning of the season, I hope the experience of this offensive line, they're led by juniors and seniors, kind of carries us, and it seems like that's kind of happened. Defensively, you don't love seeing corner, safety, safety, corner, free safety, corner, corner as your tackle leaders. Part of that is because Chris Jones has been injured. He got injured early in our 4th game of the season, missed the entirety of the 5th game. He'll miss more games after that. But also part of that is just because we're allowing too many catches. We're not allowing too many big plays, I think. I think Brennan Tolles and Josh Moten have probably been our best playmakers in the secondary. You'll often see Ishmael Ibrahim helping out with run defense, and I think he's been really great at that. But we definitely need to limit the catches. Also worth noting, Josh Battle here, he might be a safety, but he's been playing in the box as a sub-linebacker pretty much this entire season. So he's actually probably the linebacker who has the most tackles. Sacks have actually been pretty okay. I'm okay with these numbers. There's no standout guy who's been performing just incredibly, but there's also been a steady stream of pass rushing. The only game where I felt like it was kind of egregious how terrible our rushing attack was in the La Tech game. Other than that, it's either been, we've been facing good offensive lines or we've been getting decent pressure. And then, of course, we do have the 2 picks from Josh Moten, 1 from Amir Foster. Josh Moten, another situation, it's hard to blame the entire game on Braylon Braxton. Josh Moten dropped an interception. He swatted it at the ground. That would have also won us the game. So this has been the massive issue. Barry Pryor cannot kick field goals past 44 yards. That has been his limit thus far. We've attempted 2 47-yard field goals and 1 45-yard field goal. And a combination of the kick meter moving so crazy fast that I couldn't really stop it, / also he just doesn't have the power to kick them. And then Charles Tucker has been an unbelievably terrible punter. Like, the net average being 28 is ridiculous. We haven't been able to pin, I think, a single punt inside the 10, maybe 1. We have 3 punts inside the 20, which is like kind of crazy considering we've had punts from like the 50-yard line, 40-yard line, just because we can't trust our kicking. Like, you definitely the worse your kicker is, the more you expect your punter to be able to pin him down in the 20, and he hasn't done that. And then I like to say it a lot, Tyshawn Chapman as a return threat. Outside of his one return for a touchdown, we haven't seen a lot out of him, honestly. So I may be experimenting with other kick returners. Chuck Montgomery, I think, is a little bit slow as a kick returner. That's part of the reason I want the ball going to Chapman, but we could see maybe Metcalf take over. He took some kicks in the last game. It just makes me nervous having my star receiver as the kick returner. I don't want him taking more hits than he needs to. All right, well, this has been the bye week. We're going to move into week 7 now. Welcome to week 7 of college football here on the Real Sports Network. Today, we travel to Statesboro, Georgia to watch 2 Southern classics face off. Southern Miss versus Georgia Southern. Both teams have had massive wins over Power 4 conference teams, with Southern Miss toppling Ole Miss and Georgia Southern taking down USC. This Sun Belt clash is can't-miss action. And kickoff. Last week we saw Southern Miss lose in heartbreaking fashion in the last second to Jax State with the pick. This week they're hoping to turn things around as they'll take on JC French and Georgia Southern. It'll be 1st and 10, first drive of the game. French hands it off into David Badinga. It's now 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's going to be the tight end, River Helms. First down. Both teams in this game are trying to operate without key players. The defensive side of the ball for Southern Miss lost Jameer Lewis last week for the season. And on the offensive side of the ball, Georgia Southern lost their starting running back, O.J. Arnold, to a dislocated ankle. Tries to find something, and he will! It's River Helm! Made something out of nothing. 1st and 10 now. It's going to be the delayed handoff. He's got room. Good blocks. Foster eventually wrapping him up. Now inside the red zone after the big pickup from Badinga. Scanning the field, tries to find his man. Josh Battle with the interception. He will kneel it down. Interception for Southern Miss. And again, it was the safety, Josh Battle, on the interception. Just lurked him. He saw it all the way through, got his hands up. Perfect pick. Braylon Braxton leading his unit back on the field. It's going to be Robert Briggs with the handoff. And he's got room to work. Robert Briggs breaks into open field. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Southern Miss. The Golden Eagles take the quick lead. Briggs found the gap and just smashed through it. Once he saw daylight, there was no stopping him. Took it all the way to the house. And Pryor will make it a 7-point ball game. 80 yards in just one play. And what an interesting start to this one already. 2 massive back-to-back plays for Southern Miss give them the early lead. As the kickoffs return to about the 20. It's going to be the empty backfield for JC French. Dumps it down. That's number 13, Dylan Gary. 2nd and 4 now. Quick pass. Finds his man. Oh, dodges a tackler. It's going to be a first down. That's Josh Dallas. Thus far, every pass from JC French has been caught. Just one wasn't from his own team. And Tolles on the wrap-up. Loss of 3. Now 2nd and 13 after the loss. Quick pass to the outside. That's the running back, Badinga. Picks up about 10. Now 3rd and 3 here. Tries to find his man, and he will. That's Dallas on the outside. Fresh set of downs. JC French will drop back. Quick pass over the middle. Not quite a first. Now 2nd and 2. Handoff goes to the outside. He is leveled. It's going to be 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. It's the QB keeper. He will have the first down. 1st and 10 from the 25. The handoff has a little bit of room to work with. Wrapped up after a gain of 6. Now 2nd and 4. Passes to the outside, has his man, but only for a yard. That will bring up 3rd and 3 here. Passes it to the running back, and he is wrapped up. Chris Jones on the tackle. And Badinga picks up a knock. That would be a massive loss for Southern. And 4th and 3 here. The offense stays on the field. It's going to be a pass. And into the dirt. Southern Miss will take over. Southern Miss with the ball. This is their 2nd drive, but also 2nd offensive play. About 3 yards there. 2nd and 7. Braylon Braxton dropping back for the first time today. Finds his man. That's the tight end, Kyron Heath. Big pickup. Tight end in motion here. It's going to be the handoff. Briggs with it. He takes it to the outside. Big pickup. 1st down and then some. And with just 3 carries on the day, Robert Briggs already over 100, and he got more. Fresh set of downs now. Briggs rolling to the outside. He is going to take off himself here. He has the 1st down. Tackled out of bounds. No flags, though. Hand off to Briggs. He breaks a tackle. Can't really shake off the pressure. Only 2 yards. It's now 2nd and 8. Quick pass to the outside. It's the tight end, Heath. He'll have maybe a couple. And with that play, that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. So far, Golden Eagles have the lead 7-0. First play of the 2nd quarter. It's going to be a handoff into Briggs. He doesn't have much. About a yard. That will bring out Barry Pryor for the chip shot here. Kind of a tough angle. He will squeeze it in, though. 10-0. And Pryor set to kick it back again. Return is a bad one, only out to the 16. Brings J.C. French back on the field. They're hopeful to get something going this drive. Sacked immediately. That's not the start they wanted. Dominic Hill on the pressure. That will bring up 2nd and 16. It's going to be the screen over to the outside. Wrapped up quick. It's a loss. Now 3rd and 18 on the play. Tries to find his man. It's going to be battle on the coverage. Out of bounds. Alex Smith here with the kick. Tyshawn Chapman. Decent pickup. 1st and 10 from the 43 now. Good field positioning. Braxton passes it to the tight end. It's Heath. He's got room. Nice pickup down to the 24. Fresh set of downs here. Braylon Braxton rolls to the outside. He's got plenty of room to work. He's going to take it himself. Runs out of bounds out about the 11. 1st and 10 now from the 11. Briggs wrapped up quickly. That's going to be a loss of 1. Empty backfield here on 2nd down. It's going to be the pass. Chapman, touchdown, Golden Eagles. Tyshawn Chapman streaking through the middle of the field. The point after will make this 17-0. Golden Eagles are rolling. And kickoff is back here. This time it'll be the true freshman Jeremiah Ware on the return. Drop for an even bigger loss there, 14. Georgia Southern really struggling on the special team side of the ball. Badinga back in the game, 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6, empty backfield for J.C. French. Tries to find his man short, and 3 yards. 3rd and 3. Gets his man, and Dalen Cobb has the 1st. Fake handoff, double fake. Pressure is there, though, and enforces a quick pass. They still get 4, though. That will bring up 2nd and 6 here for the Eagles. has his running back. He is wide open. So much space to work with. No one accounted for him. Down to the 40. And that last play had to be a missed assignment there. Someone's going to be in trouble after that one. Back to the running back again. Dodges to the inside. Big hit, though. That's Josh Moten who levels him. 2nd and 4. The handoff. Tries to take it to the outside. He will dodge a tackler. That's the first down. Man in motion. It's going to be the double fake here. Sacked. Big loss. That's Chris Jones, the linebacker. 2nd and 17 after the sack. He's running wild. Finds a man. It's going to be the tight end. Oh, he breaks the tackle. Not much after, though. Brings up 3rd and 5. Handoff. And dropped. 4th and 7. And after the 2-minute timeout, it's going to be Donnell Dempsey attempting the field goal. It's up. And good. Drills it. Alex Smith here with the kick. Montgomery, not much. Fresh set of downs here now. Southern Miss, it's Robert Briggs taking it up the middle. They are working against the clock here, trying to move somewhat quick. Passes it over to Heath. Won't even get the hands up. Incomplete. And that pass was Braylon Braxton's first incompletion of this game. Passes it to Heath again, and this time it's good. 1st and 10 from the 35. Has Heath wide open. Oh, hit! Almost intercepted. And it was all down to placement on that last pass. Heath had to make an adjustment. That caused the ball to be knocked out. It's now 3rd and 10 here. Pass over the middle. Chuck Montgomery can't hang on. That will bring out the punt unit. It's Charles Tucker punting back. Not that great a punt. And the freshman with the return. So J.C. French and the Eagles back on the field here. Going to try to get some points before they head in for halftime. Dumps it into the running back, Badinga. And he is down again. 2nd time he's going to miss part of the drive. That brings out Terrence Gibbs in the backfield, the 3rd string running back. Tipped up! Samuel trying to track it down, but couldn't quite get there. We now have a 3rd and 6 here. Wide open over the middle! That's Gary on the reception. First and 10, the fake handoff. Passes it up. It's going to be Moten on the coverage, but it's caught down at the 1. What a grab. First and goal from the 2. Clock is still rolling here. He's got all day. Finds a man. Knocked out. That's Josh Moten trying to redeem himself. Now have 2nd and goal from the 2. This is going to be the handoff. Terrence Gibbs bullies his way up the middle. Touchdown, Eagles. Dempsey with the point after will make this a 7-point game. And after the quick drive, it will be... And after the quick drive, only 15 seconds remaining. Southern Miss with a quick first down, though. They'll call a timeout. Looked like they were planning on just running out clock, but after the quick pickup, they're going to go for it now. Chapman overthrown. 6 seconds left. This could be the final play. Quick pass into Heath. 3rd and 1. So we will have one more play after all here. It's going to be the pass into Tyshawn Chapman. Coverage is there. That is halftime. And at the break, the Golden Eagles currently hold the lead 17-10 over the Eagles. And it's Alex Smith with the kick. Tyshawn Chapman back to return. Chapman takes it to the 21. Braylon Braxton on the QB keeper. He has about 6. 2nd and 4. Briggs tries to find a lane, and he does. First down. 1st and 10. Braylon Braxton has Tyshawn Chapman. Big pickup down to the 47. It's 1st and 10 now. Rolling to the outside. He's going to take it himself for a quick couple. Pick up of 6. 2nd down. It's the handoff. Not a lot there. Maybe a yard for Robert Briggs. That'll bring up 3rd down here, and he's dropped in the backfield. The blocker missed the key block. Brings out number 65, Charles Tucker, for the punt. Boots it back, trying to pin them inside the 10. No one's there to stop it, and it dribbles into the end zone. Charles Tucker has really struggled to punt the ball this season, and he's only been able to have an opportunity to pin people back twice. Both have dribbled into the end zone. 2nd and 6. Quick pass to the outside, has a man, but it's 3rd down. 3rd and 1 here. It's going to be Gibbs. He breaks the tackle. He needed that. 1st down. 1st and 10. Passes. And nice pickup down at the 45. 2nd and 1. Quick handoff. Dropped. That's Chris Jones. 3rd down after the excellent run defense. It's going to be a QB keeper. French has it. Oh, but French is down. J.C. French injured after that play. And after the injury, we're seeing true freshman quarterback Weston Bryan take the field. He takes the handoff for his first play. Gibbs, no gain. 2nd and 10 here. It's going to be a screen play. Weston Bryan's first pass is going to be for the 1st down. Gibbs, nice pickup. Handoff, it's Gibbs again. Nice pickup, a number about 7 on that play. 2nd and 3. The handoff, it's Gibbs again. Great blocks. He's headed down. Eventually pushed out of bounds at the 8. 1st and goal from the 8. It's a quick pass to the outside. He has it down at the 1. Josh Dallas. 2nd and goal now from the 1-yard line. It's going to be the handoff. Dropped for a loss. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. True freshman quarterback Weston Bryan with the handoff. Has his man. It's a touchdown. Georgia Southern, the Eagles, will tie up the ball game. That was Ja'Shawn Anderson who waltzed his way in. Extra point here from Denal Dallas. Ties up the ball game. Alex Smith with the kickoff. It's Tyshawn Chapman on the return. Only down to the 19. 1st and 10 here. We'll see if Southern Miss can answer. It's Braylon Braxton rolling out. They're really not accounting for him. He's been having lots of yards for himself. And after that last pickup, Braylon Braxton just crossed over 50 yards on the ground today. Rolling around in the pocket. He's finding his blockers, making these defensive linemen look silly. He's taking off again. 4 yards. And with a quarterback like Braylon Braxton, who needs a running back, that's Carl Chester for the quick pickup. 3rd and 2. Direct snap into Robert Briggs. He can't quite get it. 4th and inches. Offense stays on the field here. 4th and inches. Braxton reaches. 1st down. Golden Eagles. Ball at midfield here. This will likely be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Tyshawn Chapman, what a grab. What a ball to squeeze it in. That will be the end of our 3rd quarter here. The first 3 are a wash. Tie score here. Let's get a quick look at the top 25. Those first 3 quarters, you can throw them out the window. All that matters is now this one. Tie ball game, 17-17. Robert Briggs, nice pickup. Now inside the red zone, the handoff goes to Briggs. 2nd and 8. Rolling to the outside. He's got so much room. Braylon Braxton takes it, and he will be wrapped up at the 3. Braxton has been putting his body on the line for his team today. Finds his man. It's Metcalf. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Elijah Metcalf finds the end zone. What a catch that was, holding on through the contact. Seven-point game. Will be Pryor with the kickoff. Kicks it back to, again, the true freshman, Jeremiah Ware. Has a little bit of room, but not much, to the 27. 1st and 10, and J.C. French is back on the field. Quick pass for no gain. 2nd and 10. Passes it to the outside. It's going to be an 8-yard pickup. 3rd and 2 here. Passes it, has his man. It's Dallas. 1st down. Has a man. Knocked out. Great coverage by Brennan Tolles. 2nd and 10 after the knockout. Dumps it down to the back. It's Gibbs. Keeps on his feet, but he stumbles out of bounds. Brings up 3rd down now. 3rd and 7. It's the handoff going to the outside. He is wrapped up. Met with many bodies. Will force the punt here. Alex Smith out for the punt. First and 10 from the 10-yard line. It's Matt Jones. He bounces it outside almost immediately. 7-yard pickup. 2nd and 3. Matt Jones again with the handoff, and he's got space this time. Matt Jones takes it all the way to the 40. It's now 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Tries to squeeze it to his tight end. This time the ball is much better. 1st down. First and 10. Matt Jones again on the handoff, and he's got room. Flying forwards. 1st and 10 from the 27. It's the handoff, but the immediate shed. That's Jaquan McGinney. 2nd and 12. Another handoff. They're really working that clock down now. Timeout for Georgia Southern. Brings up 3rd and 1. Free tackler, but he has it. Matt Jones flies forward for the 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 12. Matt Jones has about 3. That is Georgia Southern's final timeout. In an interesting spot now where a 1st down could potentially end this game. Braxton with the pitch. It's Jones for about 2. And this will be the last play before the 2-minute timeout. Braylon Braxton keeps it himself, but only about a yard. That will bring out the field goal kicker, Barry Pryor, to try and make this a 2-possession game. It's another chip shot field goal. He was able to barely squeeze in the last one. And for this one, he will do the same. 2-possession game. It's 27-17. Pryor with the kickoff. And decent, not really a decent return actually. Out to the 19. 1st and 10, and they need to score quick. Quick pass, but he's dropped before the line, so clock will move. Remember, they are out of timeouts, so there is no stopping this clock. They will hurry back up to the line. 2nd and 2. Dumps it down. It's going to be Gibbs for a quick pickup. Clock is moving here. Another quick to pick. Oh, he's got a broken tackle, though. Gary nearly takes it out of bounds. It looks like his knee fell down, though. clock will still move here. Passes it in. Dropped before the line to gain. Clock continues to run. Guys, all day, knocked down. That's Josh Moten on the coverage. Well, if they do get stopped here, they could potentially bring out the field goal kicker. That being said, Ismail Ibrahim, it's overthrown. That will bring out the true freshman kicker, Donnell Dempsey, with the game on the line. Drills it, it's good. We'll have the onside kick. Alex Smith kicks it. And returned by Southern Miss. And this game is over. Braylon Braxton will kneel it out. Southern Miss take the win on the road, 27-20. They are 2-0 in conference play now. Big win. Braylon Braxton played well from the quarterback position, but honestly, played even better on the ground, consistently finding space, making plays happen with his feet today. There's that pass where he rolled in to Elijah Metcalf. And overall, another game where they were able to keep it clean. 0 turnovers for Southern Miss. Well, this has been Week 7 of college football here on the Real Sports Network. We hope to see you again next week. Thank you for watching.